Hi guys, and welcome to the next instalment of the Roads to Physio Movement series, and today I'm going to be talking about the core. So previous videos I've explained how to breathe, how to sort of find spine neutral, and also how to control the two of those together. But today I'm going to talk about the core, and it's really important that you know what the core actually is. You see people doing core exercises. You might do core exercises in boot camps and PT sessions and all this sort of stuff. But if you genuinely haven't been taught this, then you'll be surprised at how much better and more aware you're going to be of actually the feeling of the core. So to start off with, here's a question for you. Just have a quick think. Can you tell me what do you think the core actually is? So in your head you might be thinking it's a big muscle around your abdomen. You might be thinking it's lots of different muscles working to contract and causing your spine to get nice and tight. But if you think about this, it's a concept which I teach my patients, and once they've got it in their heads, they can actually understand and feel the difference between just bracing all your abdominal muscles compared to controlling the core. So around your abdomen you've actually got in the front of your abdomen you've got 4 layers of muscle. You've got your 6-pack muscles, which are the ones which you can see. Underneath that, you've got your external obliques, you've got your internal obliques, and underneath that, you've got one called your transverse abdominis. And this one is like a corset muscle, which contracts to effectively push things out of you. So when you go to the toilet, when you're coughing and sneezing, I refer to it as the coughing muscle because there's a really nice way of feeling it as close as possible when you cough. So that muscle there, which pushes things out of you, competes, if you like, when you've got your core properly engaged against the muscles which stop things coming out of you. So when you're desperate for the loo, those muscles there are the ones that are stopping things literally leaving your body. So when the transverse abdominal muscles pushing down and the pelvic floor muscles trying to stop things coming out, that pressure is what we call the intra-abdominal pressure, and that pressure is effectively the core. Okay, so yeah, you have got muscles which contract, but they compete against each other to create a core pressure. So they're the two sort of main ones, if you like. There is a set of muscles that line the spine called your multifidus, and they're also a spine stabilizing muscle, but they can't be actively controlled. You can't think and contract them, or at least I haven't found a way to do that. So if you think about those two muscles working together, that's good. But we then need the diaphragm to be working on top of it. So imagine a diaphragm, imagine a bucket, okay? Here you go. I was feeding the birds earlier on. So imagine the bucket. This is your abdomen. So this is the transverse abdominal muscle that goes around your abdomen. Here's your pelvic floor, and here's your diaphragm. So your diaphragm needs to be going up and down as you're holding your core. So I'd like you to try this. I'd like you to imagine contracting your pelvic floor by effectively contracting your undercarriage. Not squeezing your bum cheeks, but squeezing the undercarriage. So it's effectively stopping yourself going to the toilet, okay? So see if you can contract that area, and these are called Kegel exercises, okay? So I'd like you just to compress and contract and relax that the undercarriage, okay? So imagine you're squeezing your back passage, right? Now, I'd also like you to try this. So that's the pelvic floor. Can you try that? Just try 5 repetitions, on, off, on, off, on, off. See how you go. But I'd like you to try keeping your breathing going. Remember the diaphragm exercises we did the other day? Now for the coughing muscle, the transverse abdominis, put your fingers on your front bones of your pelvis, push them in towards your spine, and cough. When you cough, you'll feel muscles wobble. They go pop. If you can contract those muscles without contracting your abdominal muscles and contract your pelvic floor muscle, that's your core. That is your core. But what you might start to feel is your diaphragm getting, your breathing might get stuck down. So breathe, contract the core, and there you go. That's the first step. If you can apply that to exercise, to movement, to sitting, to standing, to walking to running to anything, then you've already started to improve the awareness of your core. So give it a go, okay? Give it a go and let me know how you get on. I want you to subscribe to my YouTube account. If you want to improve the way you move, if you want to get empowerment through movement, then take action and subscribe. Go from the process. So I've started off with the easiest thing possible, breathing, through to this. Next time we're going to be looking at how to introduce all those different concepts to movement, okay? So take your time, do them each day, and eventually your awareness will be such that it happens automatically without you even having to consciously think about it. All right, so you're gonna do your Kegel exercises, that's your pelvic floor, your back passage effectively, your coughing muscle, see if you can cough and hold the coughing muscle on whilst your pelvic floor's contracted, and breathe. That's all I want you to do, and see how long you can hold that contraction without letting your breathing being suffocated, all right? See how you get on. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook using the @RosierPhysio handle. Subscribe, share, like, comment. If there's anything you want me to teach you or go over, let me know, leave a comment. All right, good luck, enjoy the day, do some exercises and stay safe. Bye-bye.